Welcome back, guys. As always, I'm super duper excited you guys have decided to watch one of my videos, and as always, I'm really concerned and wondering if you guys are into the content that I'm giving you. So make sure you guys are subscribed and make sure that you guys are commenting below what you'd like to see. I say this all the time and I follow through. For example, today's hairstyle, simple perm rod set, but it was requested from off of my social media. So if you guys aren't following me on social media, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I drop my name and link below so you guys can follow me on there. But this hairstyle got so many likes and people really wanted to know how to do this, so I went ahead and said I would make sure I do it for you guys, and here it is. Not gonna lie, I did this one time before and it came out looking frowsy. So I was nervous doing this time, but I have the steps down packed. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that you guys know all the tools that I'm using, and you guys can go ahead and slay, and you guys can go ahead and pull this look off. Cause a lot of people say, oh, I can't do it, it's so hard. And it's really not that hard once you kind of get the hang of it. So yeah, the babbling that I always do. So here's the video. Hey guys, so we're starting off with hair that was co-washed last night. It has been moisturized, and I also left a little bit of oil in there just so it'll be prepped for today's style, which I would definitely suggest. So I'm just showing you what my hair looks like here, and we're going to start off with this back section. It's a lot easier to work in sections with this hairstyle, so that's another thing I would suggest you guys do. I would also just suggest you guys work in small sections like you're going to see me do. So I go ahead and I pull a small piece off from the back, and then I'm going to go ahead and dampen it a little bit with my water. It has a couple of essential oils in it. You never want to deal with dry hair. You just want it to be a little damp. So I'm making sure I can run my comb through it without breaking any hair. And then I'm breaking it down further into two pieces, because like I said, the smaller the pieces are for your perm rod set, the better and more defined it's going to be. So I'm using this Got To Be Mind Blown Mousse, but you can also use Eco Styler Gel. And I'm just going to wrap the perm rod right kind of in the middle of the hair shaft, and then wrap the end around it, and then use the rest of the hair on the top. I don't know if I'm describing this right. Let me do it one more time. I'll show you. We're going to take our small piece of hair, then we're going to detangle. We're going to add our product. We'll detangle one more time, and then we're going to take the perm rod, and I don't set it right at the end. You'll see me go right here about the middle, and then I take the end piece and wrap it around, smoothing the tail end out, and then I use the rest of the hair as I'm rolling it up to lock in the end piece and the rest of the hair, and then I twist it when I get to the root to give it a more locked in position, and then I lock it in with the perm rod cap. I'm showing you one more time here. It's going to be a lot closer, a lot easier to see. We're separating this off, and then we're going to apply our product. We're going to detangle, and then we're going to go ahead and start the perm rod process. Lean back and light and said she bad enough to get a 16. Now she excited, find Dame claim to be a old fame that reignited. Fuck it, I'll buy it. So we're gonna go to the middle of the shaft, wrap the ends around, and then you'll see how I make sure to roll my hair over where I wrap my end piece to make sure that it's locked in, and then I twist it and I make sure to cap my perm rod as tight as I possibly can. Sometimes you have to do it over. It's okay, take your time. This is only the second time I've ever done it, so it will take a couple of times for you to get them. I'ma pour myself a glass while your ass shaking. Bet that make a smoke and make your ass quaking. Let me make my mark right where your last stayed. Biggest blunt is my ashtray. I only draw the line at ass play. I need an ass day. I know you like it. I know you like it. Baby, don't fight it or try to hide it. It's getting late. I gotta fly, make sure shit is righteous. Swear, honey, you need a fly. But a nigga gotta catch this flight. The ones invited. Whoa. We'll tell you what I'm working on, but it's personal. I can tell you what I'm smoking on, but it's personal. We'll tell you what I'm sipping, but it's personal. I can tell you who I'm hitting, but I'm just trying to keep to myself. I'm just trying to keep to myself. So now that we're done, I'm just going to be showing you the last piece one more time before I move to the bang. The bang is really simple, but let's focus on this last strand. We're applying our got to be mousse, and then we're going to detangle, making sure everything is smooth because that is very important. And we are going to wrap our hair around our perm rods, making sure that it's nice and tight to the root, twisting it and locking it into place. Now I have a bang, and so I separate the two pieces in the front away from the rest of my hair. And just showing you really quickly, the same way that I do the rest of the perm rods is how I do my bang piece. It's just that I roll them forward instead of trying to roll them on a spiral like I do with the other ones. That's all. Same steps. We're going to apply our product. We're going to go ahead and we're going to detangle, and then we're going to set our perm rods. And I said this 4 times at least throughout this video. I hope you guys are getting it. Make sure you comment below if you got it, because I'm really excited to know if I described this well enough for you guys.
So many legs up on you niggas, shit, I should be a centipede. Feel like the greatest they'll ever be. I'm the only thing that's ahead of me, but hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Lean back and light it, said she bad enough to get a 16. Now she excited, find Dame claim to be a old fame that reignited. Fuck it, I'll bite it. If you down to ride it, let me inside it, I'll try it and spend the night. It's getting late, and I gotta fly. This show, shit is righteous. Swear, honey, you be the flyest, but a nigga gotta catch this flight. The one's invited, whoa. We'll tell you what I'm working on, but it's personal. I can tell you what I'm smoking on, but it's personal. We'll tell you what I'm sipping, but it's personal. I can tell you who I'm hitting, but I'm just trying to keep to myself. 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 I'm just trying to keep to myself.
So we're done. It took me about an hour, 20 minutes to do everything. I am exhausted. So we are going to put on our bonnet and we're going to sleep, and we will be back. Good morning, guys. I actually had left this in for about 2 days, so it is super dry. And as you can see, the results are popping. Taking them down, I don't put any product on my hair because I'm not dealing with the hair just yet. I'm just pulling it down off of the rods. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that for you. Boom. And now we're going to be using our soybean oil. I love soybean oil. It's really good for deep conditioning and keeping moisture locked in. We're rubbing this all over our hair to make sure that we don't have any frizz. And now we are going to separate. What I like to do is take them apart once, and then I separate those two halves by making sure to twist that strand back in the same direction so I get my little spiral curl, because that's how you're going to get the definition and the fullness that you like to see in a perm rod set. So that's all I do throughout the rest of the hair. I'm just going to go ahead and speed through it so you can see what it looks like when it's done, and then we'll start the picking process.
First, you gotta put yourself first, at least sometimes. And my grind gets heavy as a fully loaded Chevy. My semi-close in case any foe wanna test me. My nigga check me, cool as a beach cooler. Pull up on my beach cruise and still scoop a loser. Diverse will never be Donatello. More like Don Juan DeMarco, one better weed than Hennessy. Sinning got me heavenly. Centerfold is my centerpiece. So many legs up on you niggas, shit, I should be a
Once your hair is separated the way you want it to, you can take a pick or a wide tooth comb or a tenedor, which is a fork. I'm not sure, whatever it is that you would like to use, and you just go from the roots. You don't want to pull all the way down the strand. You're going to destroy your curl that way. Just pull from the roots, pulling upwards, fixing whatever it is that you need to fix. But that's the look basically. You just want to get the height that you want. I always say high fro, not low fro, and that's what you'll see me do. But this is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I used 2 products throughout this whole entire process. I'll make sure I drop them down below. But as always, baby dolls, I'm excited that you have watched the channel. Make sure you are subscribed and following me on social media.